What's going on, guys? What is going on? Back again with another little update for you. Um, Aside from that gym battle video I put up the other day, which was a bit sketchy, I haven't really put anything up for a while. So seeing as I'm at home and I've got a little bit of time before I've got to get ready and go out, well, I'll say a little bit, about half an hour. Um, I'm going to give you a quick update of my current Pokemon roster, some of the new things I've caught and hatched lately, and where I need to go and what I need to get next. Um, as you can see, I finally hit level 25, so I'm into max potion land, which is nice. Um, I'm kind of discarding all the smaller potions now. They're just taking up room in my bag, which is extremely full. I'm packing enough Pokeballs. Let's drop that down to 25 raspberries. I like nice round numbers on things. Aside from a max potion, I'm not going to throw that away. But yeah, let's take a look. Hello, mate. You having a little stroll? Let's take a look at my Pokemon. Right, so you may have noticed here I've got a new Aerodactyl since the last one I had. I think the last one I had was 91 CP. And in the city centre, this is going back some weeks now, I managed to randomly stumble across one with 1247, which is a fantastic catch. I've used him in a few gym battles and he's good, even at that CP. He stands up pretty well. Don't tell me GPS not found. I've had so many Clefables, I don't know what to do with them. And I've been packing Cubones lately. I've been fortunate enough to hatch a couple out of 5k eggs, which has meant I've been stocking up on the candies. This has been pretty great. These Dragonairs, I caught him towards the city centre, 1069 in the wild. I evolved the 979 after I hatched a Dratini out of a 10k egg. So I've caught a couple of Dratinis in the wild, so I'm really doing well with these. I'm just hoping now to get enough candy so I can evolve this Dragonair into a Dragonite, which is going to take some time. I know, they are not the easiest things to find. Not the easiest things to have come out of eggs. Because I don't want to waste all of that Stardust and candy powering him up. It's just going to be fruitless. Even though he has got high beam, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, yesterday on the way home from work, I caught a 709 Drowsy. I'm saving all these up for evolutions so I can do them all in one go. I've only got one lucky egg, so I want to really pack out the evolutions. I've been evolving a couple of Eevees. I need another one to evolve one more Eevee. From what I've been seeing around YouTube, the nickname trick seems to only work for the first try. You know, I haven't bothered with it. I've finally managed to get all of Eevee's evolution forms, but I just haven't bothered with the trick. I evolved another Jolteon randomly the other day, and I didn't bother nicknaming him. It just came out as a Jolteon, but it was good. It was better than the first one I had, so I can't argue. I'm currently in the process of getting a better Gengar. I've got the 100 candies. I'm going to try and ramp it up to 125 so I can get a really strong Ghastly. I've had higher Ghastlies than 482, so I'm going to get a really strong Ghastly and put him through and hopefully come out with a really tough Gengar, because that Gengar's been pretty good in some gym battles too. Got myself a couple of Golducks now. My Golbats are pretty tough for what they are as well. I managed to pick up a Grimer, which is actually I've seen two. I saw this one and managed to catch it. I saw another one on my nearby, but it never appeared. Um, so that's going to be a long way off. That's something rare for me around this area. I now need one Jigglypuff for the evolution, just one. So hopefully I'll get that this week. I really hope so, because I've seen one in about 3 weeks, only one, which is quite frustrating. Yeah, 1222 was my new Jolteon. My last one was about 900, so that's a nice little improvement. Still got some room to power up if I choose to, but I am saving all of that Stardust for level 40, and then I'm going to be a beast when I get to level 40. Nothing much new here. Machops. You've seen the Licky Tongue already, I think. I think I've showed you that in a previous video. Another city centre catch. Machops, again, I need one to get that Machoke. I'm really, really looking forward to getting that Machoke. Hopefully I might catch one today. I've got to go into the city centre for an appointment today. So we will see what happens. And another thing that I only need one of, I need one Magnemite now. I really want to evolve this as well. The Magikarp quest has been going great. I'm up to 289 candies now. Found a fantastic spot in Birmingham City Centre, just by the canal, where there are 2 Pokestops. People are down there putting lures down. Intense water Pokemon spawn. It's crazy down there. Poliwag, Magikarp, Staryus, even had a Tentacruel there. We've had Tentacles. What else? Goldines. But yeah, here, thanks to 2 5k eggs hatching, I got enough candies to evolve a Cubone into a Marowak. Not very powerful, but I don't care. I'm really pleased to have got one. It's another thing for the Pokédex. I'm pretty far away on these Mankeys. Yeah, another 20 candies needed. I'm currently in the process of trying to get a more powerful Nidoqueen. I've got this 708 Nidoqueen, but I've got an 804 Nidorina. 89 candies now. With a bit of work, I can get that up, evolve that into a Nidoqueen, which will be much more powerful. And hopefully the same can be said with this Nidoking. I've got 87 male Nidoran candies as well, so hopefully I can get some better evolutions of them going on soon. And I will be doing the same with the Oddish. Currently sat on 112 candies. I have got a Gloom, and I have got a Vileplume. The Vileplume is ridiculously low CP, and I really want something, to match that top evolutionary level. So if I can hit the 125 candies with that, I'll probably take this Oddish, the 682, straight up to a Vileplume. I'm starting to stumble across some really high CP bog standard Pokemon as well. A lot of the Pidgeys I've been catching now have been 400 plus, which means I've been able to get them up to 1322 Pidgeots, which is just ridiculous. Those Pidgeots are, they're contenders now. It's quite good. My favourite thing I managed to get after catching, I found a Ponyta spawn relatively near where I live. So I've gone up there. I go past it on the bus sometimes. I went up there the other day, and finally, after having an egg hatch, I got myself a Rapidash, and I'm just really happy with that. CP 1220, I don't mind. I would have liked it higher, but I don't mind. Just to have one over 1,000 is fine. It probably won't be used for gym battles. I mean, I've got I've got other fire Pokemon, like my Flareon. It's good enough, you know. Also managed, again after hatching an egg, to evolve myself a Sandslash. Um, really pleased with that. A random 5k egg, I think it was, got me Sandshrew and enough candy that I needed. And he's excellent. Again, he's not that powerful that I'd put him into a gym battle unless it's with, you know, something quite weak. But it's just great to have that other addition to the Pokédex. And then we're getting down to Slowbro territory. This 1642 I caught in the wild at the place I mentioned with all the water Pokemon. Um, I caught him, and I was overjoyed. It was my first Slowbro. At the time, I needed one Slowpoke to evolve to evolve a Slowbro. I caught him. I was over the moon. Thought, okay, I'm ready to move on now. I was just about to walk away, and then this guy turned up, the 1574, straight after. So I had to catch him too, obviously. And then the one I evolved wasn't as good as either of these, so I've just kept these two for now. Which you know, that 1642 is in the top three of my strongest Pokemon now, which is ridiculous. I've managed to get plenty of Starmies through the Stario farming at this canal. It's been a fantastic water Pokemon spot. The only thing that hasn't seemed to spawn there are these little fellows, these pesky Squirtles. I really need more Squirtles. Um, I kind of regret looking back when I caught the 1079 Dragonair. Uh, Squirtle turned up at the same time, and I had to choose. I was on the bus. I knew one of them was going to vanish as I was moving off, and I had to choose. I picked the Dragonair. I kind of wish I'd picked the Squirtle now. You know, those candies are so well needed. 25 candies to go, and the Blastoise is mine. I cannot wait for that. Um, so yeah, I've got myself Tentacruels. Finally managed to evolve myself a proper Victory Bell. I had a Weeping Bell that was more powerful than my previous Victory Bell. And finally got the candies together to evolve that. So it's up with a 1525 now, which is very respectable. Also managed to finally get myself a Vulpix, my first one. Came out of a 5k egg. Very happy with him. I'd seen previously, I'd seen a Ninetales on my nearby, around where my mum lives, but sadly, it never appeared for me. But this guy will have to do until one comes along. Couple of War Turtles there. Managed to catch myself a Weezing as well. Oops. Right round the corner from where I live. Both me and my girlfriend caught it one morning when we were going out to work. Very pleased with that. I'd struggled to find Coughings in the past, but now we got Weezing on our doorstep. I've been a bit naughty this morning, and I have bought some incubators. So, you know, while I'm out and about today, I'm hoping to have some hatching going on. I've got up to 6 incubators now. I managed to pick up a 10k egg from the Pokestop by my work yesterday. So hopefully something comes out of that. I don't want an Onyx, I don't want a Jinx, and I don't want an Eevee. Give me anything else in the world apart from those three, and I'll be happy. You know, that's all I want. So before we finish up, oh, there's a Krabby nearby. Let's take a look at my Pokédex and see where we're sitting. We are right now sitting at Court 108, Scene 109. So we made some real progress. These first 30 Pokemon or so are nearly all there. It's just these starters that are so hard. I've hatched so many 2k eggs and got so many Pidgeys, so many Zubats, so many Spearows. It's ridiculous. I really need some more of these starter Pokemon just to bump it up and try and get some of those evolutions. There seem to be no nests around my area for these guys. Although actually I've heard rumours of a nest a little ways away towards the other side of the city, which might be worth a trip over there. I've kind of had to start researching to find out, like looking on Reddit and things like that to find where the nests are in my area. I heard of a pincer nest in a park relatively close to mine, so I went up there on Sunday and I walked around there for a good hour or so. Really nice park actually, and it was there on my nearby, and I know I was close to it, and I was desperately trying to track it down. I was doing my best, and I just could not find it. I go past that park on my way home from work on the bus, and that pincer came up on my nearby again as we passed it last night. So I don't know if I'll get time to today, but I might go and check it out at some point this week, maybe the weekend. In fact, today on my way to the city centre, I'm going to take a different bus. My partner went up there today on this particular bus route and managed to bag a Lapras, a wild Lapras, really low CP, but it seems to be a solid spawn point for executes as well, which is great. I could always use a few more of those, so hopefully I can get something nice like that. Yeah. I've still not encountered another Doduo since that one that got away. But the Pokédex is looking quite healthy. What I really want to get more of, and I'll have opportunity to this week, is some more Magikarps. I'm getting close to that Gyarados, and yeah, I just need him in my life, really. Um, but yeah, I think that's about all I'm going to show you guys today. That's about all I have to show you guys. Um, oh, unless, did I show you? I might have showed you the Kadabra. I think I showed you the Kadabra in a previous video. Very low CP, but great catch nonetheless. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, and hopefully I can do some stuff out and about over the weekend. I've got my battery charger pack now, a 20,000 milliamp hour, so I'm good to go for battery life now, which is fantastic. So I might very well put a video up while I'm out and about over the weekend. Failing that, I will give you another update soon on what's been caught. So with that, I'm out. Laters.